Sup, folks? Man, like Lancer more. Rakdos scam. You guys are excited for it? I know I am. At least for the time being, of course. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. If you're watching this live on Twitch, consider following. Watch us on YouTube. So please consider subscribing to this video. A thumbs up. You can also follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird/X action. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay doing now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have a disclaimer, though, of course. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard card. That starts happening to you. Has nothing to do with me. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. Although watch my videos, you would never know that. When I do play Magic, I do prefer to play Modern. And guess what, folks? We are on the cusp of an RCQ season starting tomorrow. That is Modern, and this is the deck of choice I have chosen for Modern, and I hope to rep it pretty well. Manure Butt's here, and we got to get this up here. Here we go. Manure Butt has destroyed a small village with his subscription, and he says, "Go Rays!" Yes, because the Seattle Mariners are playing against the Tampa Bay Rays for 4 games. We got yesterday's game. We won 1-0 off of Mike Ford, and last time I checked, we were 0-0. The Rays are wearing their throwbacks, so those are always kind of cool. I was really confused on the back of the mound. They got like the green outline of the Tampa Bay Devil Ray. I was like really confused, like, whoa, that green screen effect's all messed up. And I was like, oh wait, no, it's supposed to look like that. So yeah, hope you guys are excited for some Rakdos scam. Let's take a look at the weather here, and it is warming back up. Weather for Avondale conditions are sunny with a temperature of 72 degrees. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 5 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 48%. So there you go. Weather for your friend here, Major Riot. But let's see here. We are still at 51 followers on Twitter. We did go up 1 follower on Twitch. We are now at, that is the wrong one. Where is it? We are now at 332. So you guys very much there. And we are still at 561 subscribers on YouTube. So shouts all 51 followers on Twitter. Shouts all 322 followers on Twitch. Shouts all 561 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout to all 2, which I think is 3, but I have to go with the official thing that says there. It says 2 subscribers on Twitch. I really appreciate it. It's going way above beyond the Call of Duty, obviously. That is spending money, and you don't have to do that at all. In fact, it's amazing anybody watches this, let alone wants to spend a little bit of their hard-earned money on someone as lowly as me. I really appreciate that. It's insane. Yeah, Manure Butt, 23 straight months. That's 1 off from a year. I can't believe it's been that long, pal. What a grind here. What an unending nightmare yet wonderful dream. So yeah, guys, we're gonna play some Rakdos scam. This is not a fresh league. I'm actually 3-1 in. I'm gonna see if I can't get a whole another league done. It just depends. I don't want to do a ton of overtime today. Because this weekend I am going to 2 RCQs, and I do want to try and spend time with my wife and kids before my kids go to bed tonight. Very special kind of moments going on right now. My son is just learning how to walk on his own, like untool assisted, meaning that he's not holding on to like chairs and couches and tables. He's just straight up standing up and walking about. He walked about, I don't know, 10 feet. That's his new record right now. And it's very magical and very charming and very special to me. My daughter is trying to figure it out too. So very tender moments. Today I did not have a lot of fun before coming on stream. So seeing my son walking to me was very, very important. Try and get my mind off of some stuff that I had to do today that I didn't really want to do. And nothing terrible, nothing like I had to, like, you know, bury a family member or something. But, you know, sometimes just, you know, work gets unfun. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about if you work for a living. And sometimes work is just not really what, you know, things don't always go right at work. Everything's fine at work. It's not like I lost a job or something, but, you know, it just, some days are less fun than others, and I'm going to really try today not to dwell on unfun stuff. I got a fun weekend coming up. I got 2 RCQs of playing this deck that I really, really enjoy, honestly. So I just want to focus on having fun and spending time with my kids and getting, you know, it's really important to have a life-work separation, and that's what I'm going to start doing right now. until I go back to work on Monday, is I'm just going to focus on anything other than work. And I recommend that to everybody because it's a problem if you can't separate the two. It's really bad. So I don't think I could ever do this for a living, play Magic for a living, because this wouldn't be fun, hobby, try hard thing anymore. It'd be literally, I gotta do this to pay the bills, and that's not what Magic's designed for. All right, let's get on in there. Hope you guys are excited for this. I'm gonna try and get the 4-1 before we start a new league. I know there's a new card out of Wilds of Eldraine that is being shoved in this deck, and I haven't opened up any packs of Wilds of Eldraine yet. I plan on, though. I have a couple boxes that me and my wife will open today. And hopefully I can get, I don't even know what it's called, but it's basically Undying Malice with an extra bonus. Not only does it come back with the +1/+1 counter on it, also when it dies, again, it deals 1 damage to the opponent. It's pretty crazy. So, Power Creeping, Undying Malice, or Feign Death. We did watch, me and my wife, I think I said we did watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I liked it. I didn't like the ending, like the weird part at the very end, like where the singing and dancing occurs. I don't really understand that, why they decided to have that be the ending of the movie. Tonight, we're going to watch a rough one, and we are going to watch The Flash, and I have not heard anybody say anything positive about it. I've only heard negative things. I'm going to try and be a nice neutral thinking when I watch it. And hopefully it's not as bad as some people are saying. A lot of times I find out that movies that people hype up a lot are not as good as they say. And movies they really bring down are not as bad as they say. But sometimes I'm wrong. Like sometimes they're right, I mean, where it's like, wow, this movie was god-awful. Hopefully it's not that bad. It probably is. I'm also wearing a non-black shirt. I'm wearing kind of a whitish gray shirt, which I look really weird in the camera right now. I'm like looking at myself. I'm like, damn, that's strange. Really got nothing else to talk about other than, you know, hopefully the Mariners can beat them Rays. You know, that's always good. I think that's Luna Mercury, who is here but not here. They had to do another emergency update to MTGO. Luckily, everything turned out fine. It wasn't like a big long down day or stuff like that. You know, it's a quick fix. Well, before I officially decide to keep or mold this, I do have a new beverage that I want to show you guys. It's brand new. I've never seen this before. I'm excited to try it. I've heard good things. We might talk about a 20-ounce bottle of 7-Up Tropical. Even says new on it. Look at that. New. Yes, 7-Up Tropical. Check that out. I heard good things about it. I'm going to crack up my beverage right now. We all know that's when the official start of the video begins, so it's going to happen right now. Here we go. Come on. Oh, man. I forgot what carbohydrate treatment looked like. It's just straight up mango 7-Up. I'm going to mold this. I have nothing to really do. I'm going to try for something a little better. And there we go. Much better. Put the basic swamp on the bottom. Uh-oh. Probably, is it Murktide? 2 on top. That's really bad. Let's see what happens. Oh. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'll take that, I guess I'll take the 1 ring. I have to wisely play around the Orcish Bowmasters when it comes to, playing this Ragavan. All right. If they do it now, I'll Undying Malice it. All right. Now we got ourselves a 3-2. Opponent appears to be deep in the tank. And just going to do snap, preordain. Yeah, looks like what's going to happen. One top, one bottom. They should have swang. I mean, I'm not going to throw these into that. But now it is awkward. Like, who's going to... I mean, I'm going to obviously swing in my Voidwalker, but... You know, things are going to be weird here. Yes. So now I need to find my own Bowmasters. That is not a Bowmaster. This is where Mount Doom can start having dividends pay off. It's got to find another swamp for Sheoldred. Probably what they're looking for. Of course, they've also got to deal with Voidwalker coming unblockable. But Mount Doom can deal some damage here. Alright, well, they obviously didn't find it, they just tapped. I'm gonna hold back because what if I tap, right? Like tap this out and then they fatal push the Voidwalker. But that doesn't make any sense either because I have counterspell. Yeah, we'll try it out. I mean, it's the first time I've ever done this, so let's do it. All right, they took one. Excellent. All right, swing for 3. Sacrifice a non-token creature. I'll try to bring it back. Okay. Now it's important these will have void counters on them. Sacrifice Ragavan. They go to 11. Okay, now they'll go to 9. I mean, just as soon as they find Shelter, it's over. There we go. It's over. We're dead. There is hope that I can find Terminate. With them doing that makes it almost no hope, because it probably means they have Counterspell. Or not. I should block that. Probably. I don't need any extra mana. I'm going to discard this. I mean, I know it's bad, but I got to find, like, Terminate here. No, fuck no. Why would that happen? I'm still not completely dead yet. So we're just going to sit back and see if I die here. This Arbor of Shelter is so bad. Like, I hate it. Seven, plus I take 2 from drawing. A lot of lands again for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 15 cards. That's a lot of lands. Wow. What an interesting way to beat me, huh? Alright, so I need to have Cast in the Fire in, obviously. Oh boy. What should come out? I don't think Blood Moon's particularly good. Lightning Bolts are maybe a little bit questionable, and I'm bringing Unlicensed Hearse. Bringing Spellbomb too and take out this Croxa. Try that. So did Blue-White Control just go extinct? They don't like running, I guess they just went to Blue-Black because of Sheoldred and the One Ring, because you can't really do anything with the One Ring in white mana. Except Solitude. So I guess the One Ring has caused the death of Blue-White Control. How crazy. How absolutely nuts. I think for that one turn when I got to draw an extra card off the Fable the Mirror Breaker, I think there was one shot at, you know, I could get a terminate and kill that Sheoldred and maybe have a chance to try and run the game back. It'd be unlikely, but, you know, maybe we can get there. You know how unusual it is that I get to do the grief combo? Last time I played this, I did it one time out of 12 games. Now it's 1 out of 13 games. I'm mostly just using Undying Malice and Feign Death as the ways to keep Voidwalkers and Ragavans alive. Appears that the opponent does not want to play. I've never been the biggest fan of mango flavor. So this tropical 7-Up is not really scratching that itch of tasty beverage. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go first. There it is. I got it. Okay. Keep. And see if they got Force Negation or Subtlety. All right, take a good gander here. Interesting. I guess we got to take like Force of Negation. And yeah, I got to take Force of Negation, then Sheoldred's Edict. So yeah, Force of Negation. With this still on the stack. Take a Sheoldred's Edict. And then we do have this Ragavan. So hopefully they don't top deck a Fatal Push. So let's swing for 4. And let's thwart their plan of using Sheoldred's Edict to play a Ragavan. Now I'm going to sacrifice the Ragavan instead of the Grief. Which maybe I still want to sacrifice Grief. I don't know. Tough to say. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing here. All right, let's get rid of. Man, is it Ragavan or is it Grief? Because Grief is just doing 4. This is actually increasing mana here. So maybe I do want to get rid of Grief. It's a much slower clock. But this is stealing and getting mana and everything. I'm going to go with the faster clock. Maybe it's wrong, but we just got to get opponents dead. Yeah, I'll take Sheoldred. Right? Just 5 mana. Five mana to draw or to cycle for 1 mana. I mean, I can kill with the Terminate, but the problem is by the time they play the Sheoldred, they might have... No, let's take this. Probably playing everything way too complicated, right? Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have took Sheoldred. They had to go down to 7. Can't block it. Now I should have my lightning bolts. They're going to go down to 2. If I can top deck a Fury, I'd be okay here. Oh. Whoops. They still have Sheoldred. Great. That's not doing me any good. Man. We know they got the one Sheoldred in hand. I can still maybe come back from this. It's going to be really, really tough. So I can draw a Terminator or something. Now they'll go up to 9. The game's over now. Just multiple times I've been just let down by not being able to find terminate. And I did get one, but I had to get rid of the the Murktide. I mean, I was gonna die before I could kill it. And then I can just do it again. This has to be one of the most unhealthy things I've seen in Magic in quite a while. Shealdered in the One Ring. It's just super unfun and unintelligent to play. I go to 8, I draw another card, I go to 6, and I do another 2, I don't know. I guess I'll block. It doesn't really matter. Probably then untap here and draw another 4. Oh, he did keep it. Yeah, I mean, I gotta do it. I mean, I have to do it. I don't know why I got rid of the Feign Death there. That was stupid. Should have got rid of this Thoughtseize. Well, I can't target him, but I can still make my token real big. No, I'm sure they'll find Fatal Push. There's no reason to think they won't. So the first damage I have to do to myself, I guess I could do to Grief. Do one there. What is happening here? Look at this. This is really stupid. I mean, how many times have I seen this in the last couple weeks? Orcish Bowmasters versus One Ring with Shealdred. You know, I mean, it's so dumb how many games come down to this, where it's just, I mean, they have a massive advantage with, you know, if a creature opponent controls die with their graveyard, draw a card. Okay. Uh. Yeah, that's why I made a mistake getting rid of Feign Death. That was super stupid. I don't know why I did that. That's just me not thinking. All he's got to do is have a charm, Archmage charm, and he wins. Basic Swamp. You gotta love it. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede, I think. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't use the Thoughtseize because of I just die next turn to Sheldred. I should be dead here regardless. I mean, all he's got to do is play Archmage Charm. If I would have kept Feign Death, I would just have to assume he had Counterspell. This is why I hate playing this. You know, it's like, what are you doing, opponent? Zero on top, two on bottom. What happened? Oh, a swamp was played. They're going to try and defeat me by just having me draw to death off the Shealdred. I mean, I guess. Sure, why not? That's right, Stone of Eric. Well, I could have used that earlier. Well, it just doesn't matter what I do. I'm just going to concede. What am I doing wasting time? I never found Terminate. It wasn't going to work regardless. Let's just get right back in there. There's no reason if I can even play, because you got to. But whenever you hit, like, whenever you get like rewards there at the end of a league, you've got to click through like three messages to get to say play game again. You know, but that's the first time this week I haven't been able to force game 3. Just I don't know how Dimir control. I'm not really sure how you beat, because it's like not only do they have annoying control, they also have Murktide, they have Sheldon in the One Ring. How do you deal with that? Like, you know, I did everything I could, and still wasn't enough. You know, I got screwed by not finding Terminate at the right time in both games. Yeah, I had to Terminate for the Shealdred, but I could not terminate the Murktide because I was going to die in 2 swings to Murktide. Faster than I could kill them with the 4/3 Grief. You know, this deck, when it relies on the gimmick, it's honestly not as good as people make it out to be. I think this deck is actually at its strongest when you do like turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Voidwalker, Turn 3 Fable, turn 4 Grief, turn 5 Fury. I think just the normal mana curve is still outrageously strong. And, you know, maybe I shouldn't have gone the Blood Moons. I just don't really know. Is it this guy again? I played against him, I think it's him. Well, I mean, the deck's super good, but you do have to mulligan a lot. I've been testing hands, and just, there's a lot of moles with this deck. Like, this one's okay. I just got to put, like, Fury on the bottom. I mean, it's still not a lot happening. You know, this is the deck has to run pretty bad cards. No, I don't want to put Fury on. I want to put the other Undying Malice on the bottom. What am I talking about? Confusion. All right, let's see what's happening over there. Oh, yeah, it's the same dude. No, it's a different guy. Urza's Mine, Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant. Saga. Huh. You just take Expedition Map? No, I don't know. Take Karn the Great Creator. I think you want to take Expedition Map. Keep them off Tron as much as you can, right? Urza's Mine. None. None. All right, we got a little bit of a clock on them. Well, that's good. I'm glad the Mariners are up 3-2. After 4, good. All right, get in there for 8. Sucks they're going to be able to block unless I top deck a Fatal Push here. I don't. Yeah, I guess Expedition Map. Now we're in all sorts of trouble. Oops, God. Keep clicking the wrong damn thing. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. All right, swing for 2. Even though it's not going to do any damage, I still get a treasure token, which is really important. See if I lose here. Like, everything I play against is 1 ring. Like, it's just kind of absurd. Like, almost every single thing I do now is against 1 ring in one form or another. So it's 5 mana. Yeah, it's this Dice Factory Tron. I mean, it's just, this is like the new shit here. And now he's going to have... Yeah, see, it's absolutely insane. This another degenerate deck made off of this card, right? I mean, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. You know, what can I tell you guys? I mean, the One Ring has really, honestly, truly destroyed Magic the Gathering. Like, it's just, it makes you not want to play Modern. It makes you want to play, like, Pioneer, and Pioneer is, like, really stale. And then it makes you want to play Standard, and that's almost as incredibly insane as you can think of a statement to say, you know? I mean, why would you want to play Standard? You know, Standard hasn't been fun, really, in, to me, like, at least half a decade. You know, where it felt like Standard, you know, when's the last time Standard was cool? Like, Ravnica, was it War of the Spark, maybe? Right before there, War of the Spark. What was the one before War of the Spark? Nah, I can't remember. Regardless, it's just very unfun right now to play Magic the Gathering. I've talked about this a lot lately. And we are in really, really, really dark times. Throne of Eldraine, yeah, well, that was after War of the Spark, but, you know, I'm not really sure what would be more fun now, or when the last time I felt like, the last time I played Standard, like, kind of, like, seriously, I think I played Zendikar Rising was the last time I played it, because I like Landfall. So I played some Gruul Landfall on Arena. It was okay. But it was fun having the Brushfire Elemental, I think it was called, and the Kazandu Mammoth, and Lotus Cobra. But really, I mean, Magic the Gathering's in a really bad state right now. And I heard that players are kind of like not really showing up to events. And, you know, I know the locals around here has, you know, massive drop off in players. You know, I mean, in all formats. Generally, it's like one format will have that problem, right? Where suddenly, oh man, all of a sudden the Pioneer events aren't firing at them all. The locals, like no one's showing up to Pioneer locals. Now it's like everything. There was one shop that had no events fired for the entire week. Not one Magic the Gathering event. They had One Piece. They had Yu-Gi-Oh. They had that new Disney card game, Lorcana. They had all that. Fire, but they didn't have one Magic the Gathering card fire, or one tournament, and that just shows you how negative and nasty and unfun the game has become for most players. Players do not want to sit here and just watch One Ring combos almost every game they play. It's just, that's not what we want to be doing with our lives. You know, we deserve better, but we're not going to get better. That's the thing that sucks. Is you just, you know, nobody wants to play anymore. I see on the Discord too, my local Washington State Magic the Gathering Discord, people are not excited. I mean, the guy that posts the RCQs, he's not even posting RCQs right now. He's like, I'm not really into this. It's really sad, you know. I mean, Modern is like the format, right? That's what it's been, like the format for years and years now. And now it's actually kind of like dead. I mean, it's just people just aren't really into it. Some people aren't into it because of this deck. Some people are like, oh, I don't want to play against Rakdos Scam. I hate that shit. And it's just like, can I really blame them? You know, can I really truly blame them? I did type out my sideboard guide. I do have Tron on here. It's basically the same thing. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Terminate. And a couple Void Walkers. How you doing, Gage? Hope you're doing well. Hope you got good plans for this weekend. Like I said, I'm going to 2 RCQs with this very same deck. I do not have the Grief Scam. Oh my god. This sucks. But I do have Blood Moon. Oh my god. I'm going to keep and do nothing. I'm just going to play Bloodstained Mire, maybe Lightning Bolt them. Got some Serum Powder action here. They do not mulligan. They just draw, I mean, they just exile 7, draw 7. I'm going to see if I can't get grief on turn 2. I plan on just bolting them. I mean, this really doesn't even work too well, the Blood Moon, right? Bolt. Uh-oh. All right, I guess the plan is to Blood Moon on turn number 3 here. I do have a basic swamp, so it makes things semi-worthwhile. Blood Moon. Not that it really matters, because this thing's here, and they just put charge counters on this. Right? I mean, I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, they don't even swing. I don't think you can feign death a token, right? Oh, dismember, sure. Whatever. Uh-huh. Looks like I'm getting rid of Blood Moon and Doughty Voidwalker. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it here. All right, take a look at that hand. What you got? I will gleefully take that. And I will also take this secondary Karn. I do have Cast in the Fire in case they do, they decide to grab, with Karn, the, you know, the, One Ring. What is going on here? Why are they putting so much on that? What do they need 6 mana for? Like for a Worm Coil or something? Oh, it's a Mystic Forge. Oh, a Paradox Engine. Okay. Wow, this is kind of nasty. I wonder if, well, in response, I wonder if I should instead blast this thing, exile this, because this was making him a ton of mana. And they still have 5 charge counters on this. You know, I think I have to because they can You can cast artifacts and color spells to the top of your library. So, yeah, I think I need to get rid of this. It's crazy, but I think it's what I have to do. It's nuts, but it's what I'm going to do. Before it untaps. And I have to kill Karn the Great Creator here. Like, I have to. Because he's just going to get it back. Well, he has to plus first. Alright. So, they must like whatever's on top, because they're not even doing anything. Another different Feign Death. Okay. Like I said, I gotta kill this Karn. Now, if they do not kill the reflection, which I don't know how this works. If you feign death or reflection, does it even come back? Like, I guess that's another thing I have to find out eventually. Like I did with Unlicensed Hearse. But you can get them locked in this craze, like, grief combo with the oh my god, I can't believe that was on top. This is probably over, right? They got rid of Dismember. That's how gleeful they are about. So this is probably just going to get back. Probably going to get the One Ring. Or get back the Astro. They don't have enough mana right now to make the Astro. I mean, they got it. Okay. So I really need to get rid of that Mystic Forge now. These horrible lands I'm getting. And I gotta kill this thing again. Right? I gotta kill the Karn again. And then in their draw step, I can copy this grief and make them discard the card they draw for turn. Yeah, this is where I just die. Because they have the whole combo. Oh my god. Well, at least they can't even play that. They can't play that. It just dies if they play it. So, whatever. You know, I just lose here. This is hopeless. They do have to find Karn the Great Creator, though. Unless they're main decking Walking Ballistas. Which they might be. I don't know. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Immediately. It's immediately there. That's absolutely insane. That's 3 Karn the Great Creators in like 5 cards. Well, probably more than that. It's probably more than that, but that's absolutely insane. I killed 2 in a row. Like, I don't know. The One Ring has led to such garbage, like just unfun stuff. Like, Rakdos scam is Rakdos scam. You know, I don't know what else to say other than the fact that Magic the Gathering has become extremely unfun. Like, I keep saying this over and over and over and over and over again. Like, it seems so unfun to do this stuff anymore. Like, for the first time in my life, I think I'm actually, like, you know, like, I don't really want to play Magic. And I've never been able to say that before because generally there was always something else happening where you'd be like, oh, I'm not happy where Standard's at, so I'll be playing some Modern, or vice versa. And then I thought it could never possibly happen when they made Pioneer. I just didn't think it'd be possible to ruin, you know, multiple different formats. And I don't play Legacies. I can't play that in paper anymore. like at all. Like literally nobody has a legacy locals, and you can't even do legacy for RCQs anymore. And plus, legacy is just so expensive; it's just unreasonable. And I just don't want to make that investment. So it's just you cannot believe that we've gotten to the point where there's 3 formats that are played as a PPTQ, thing, and all 3 of them are generally literally not very exciting or fun, right? Like standard is just kind of weak, you know. Pioneer is really stale, and it's just 2 combo decks going at it. And then you play modern, and the whole format's completely warped and destroyed by the One Ring. I mean, it's just I don't know what to do. Like again, first time in a long time. I don't really want to play Magic, but it's what I do. It's my hobby. I just gotta eventually at some point. Eventually at some point, we will get through this. They will ban the One Ring. They will fix Pioneer. We are just living in a really dark time. It's like right after the Roman Empire falls, there's no sort of any sort of enjoyment in life. You're just grateful to wake up every day. Every day you're like, but at the same time you're like, I'm not grateful because that means I got to play this. And just an absurd lack of fun. Well, I'm just going to concede. What am I even doing? Just concede. He's got me. There's no reason to play for clock. But yeah, I haven't won a game yet today. With this Rakdos scam deck, and I've been losing just to One Rings constantly. I mean, you look at the decks I've played so far. I've only played 6 matches this week. I have been too busy to play. I tried to play on Tuesday, but MTGO was down. That's not my fault. That's Wizards of the Coast's fault. Literally 4 of 6 have been exclusively One Ring decks. And then you look at last week with Jund. I'm looking here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 out of 6 decks. The last one I played was also One Ring. I mean, we got a serious problem here. And I keep harping on it, but it needs to be harped on. The squeaky wheel will get the grease, right? And Wizards of the Coast has a severe, significant problem. I don't think I can. Should I keep a 5-lander? I'm going to try for something better. And okay, there we go. With the redundant Void Walker on bottom. It's funny, in paper I don't have all these different lands. In paper I have 4 Bloodstained Mires and 4 Polluted Deltas. I don't have like a Verdant Catacombs. I mean, I own Verdant Catacombs, but when I play this deck in paper, I don't have all the different fetch lands for variety. I just have 4 Polluted Deltas and 4 Bloodstained Mires. And people say that's bad because what if they Pithing Needle a Bloodstained Mire? You're out half your fetch lands. Or they Surgical Extraction a Bloodstained Mire. Like, well, if they do, they do. Generally, it's a victory if they're Pithing Needling a fetch land. I mean, get our friend Blood Crypt. There we go. Ragavan is here. Swing for 2. Get in there, monkey. Take a windswept heath. All right. Should I go for the turn 2 Fable the Mirror Breaker, or should I go for Douthty Voidwalker? I like the Voidwalker. Let's go with the Voidwalker. Oh, maybe it's our friend Domain Zoo. All right. Swing for 5. Okay. Get in there. Oh, God. Lord, no. Really struggle with mana today, too, in both ways. I've been flooding. What is this? When Up the Beanstalk enters the battlefield, and whenever you cast a spell 5 or greater, draw a card. What? Alright, well, I got bamboozled there. I mean, I do have this the Bowmaster, so I'm okay. You love yourself some zoo. You ever go to the zoo, Gage? Don't they have that big zoo in California, the San Diego Zoo? That's like one of the biggest zoos in America. It might be the biggest one. They have the Cincinnati Zoo, the Washington, D.C. Zoo. What the hell? My Voidwalker, no. Yeah, let's get rid of these. All right. Let's Blood Moon them. There you go. Oh my god, why would they have a basics? Oh my god, what is this? What is this? I do have a Bowmasters here though, so it's fine. It's fine. I hope. I hope. Alright, swing in for 2. It doesn't do any damage, but I want the treasure token. And, you know, I'm ready to drop a Bowmaster on them. Ping. Ping. Yay! I won a game. First game I won today. So what is happening over here? Is this Zoo? Is this Omnath? I mean, what is this? I don't know, but it looks like they're pretty weak to Blood Moon, so that's coming in. And we saw the 1 ring, so it is time for Cast into the Fire. We did indeed also see. Let's see. Do I have Zoo and Blood Moon. Zoo and Omnath on here. See how different they are. This got to be Omnath, right? I mean, why would Zoo have? Why would Zoo have ring? Doesn't make any sense. All right. Yeah. So Turok. My notes here. And then I said lightning bolts out, even though that might be a mistake. A couple void walkers out, even though I didn't like the void walker. Croxa and Feign Death. I guess do that. Probably is Omnath. I can't imagine Zoo wanting 1 ring. Sure. I did get the grief scam on turn 1, and I lost. The opponent top deck like a god. All right. You guys ever seen Star Trek 5? I've probably brought up a few times now. Star Trek 5, where they go to the middle of the Milky Way galaxy. They breach the barrier because they think God's in there, at least Spock's half-brother. And he's like, you know, talking about, you know, they find this, like, being and he's like, pretends he's God, but then he's like, how did you breach the barrier? And they're like, with a starship. And he says, could the starship... Yeah, exactly, Alias. May the Force be with you in Star Trek. Beam me up, Darth Vader. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is a really weird and strange moment where I think I straight up just need to cast Fable the Mirror Breaker and hope that somehow I can find... I mean, that's right? I mean, I don't know. I could also do Fury, kill that, but I think I want to keep the Fury to try and kill an Omnath. So, but anyways, even number Star Trek. Yeah, that's the meme, right? That because it's the first one, the motion picture is kind of stale. Not a lot happens. At the end, it's V'ger, the Voyager satellite. Spoiler alert for a movie made in 80, something like that. And then, of course, the second one's Wrath of Khan, which is an amazing movie. And, all right, let's do some discarding here. Let's get rid of this Swamp and this Void Walker. Okay. Well, that didn't help me a lot. That's right, Khan! Think he's got a Solitude? He better do it now. Let's kill that Teferi. He didn't have it, I guess. Wow. All right. Let's do some Fury. Khan was better in Tarker. Yeah, I don't. Where was Khan Nudian Singh or whatever his name was? Right? Where was he? That'd been great in Tarker. They do it now. I swear to God, they do it now. They'd be all about that. They'd be like, look, secret lair or other card. We got Khan from Star Trek, and it'd be like multiple different Khans. So they'd have the one that they made in the like 10 years ago with the guy that plays Doctor Strange as Khan. It's really confusing because like Khan is supposed to be like from India, and in the original series and in the of course the second movie he's like a Mexican guy, Ricardo Montalban, and then in the new movie he's still Khan with the full name of Singh or whatever it is, and they are like now he's a British white guy, but it's so confusing how that happened. Like, what happened? Oh, good. Yes. So we are in a deadly battle here. Oh my God! Why Blackleaf Cliffs? No. All right, let's swing for 2. Attack player. Make a treasure. I'm going to play Void Walker first to make them fetch. Because they'll want to fetch before Void Walker hits the field. Yeah. It's a basic forest? I guess they want to be Blood Mooned. And now they probably have Veil of Summer, right, guys? This is probably really bad. Hell yeah! They're ready. All right, well, whatever. I have a Menacer now. And they got to deal with this being copied. So, let's see that Omnath. Oh. Ouch. Wow, they take out They tag out the Void Walker instead of the Grief. Huh. Alright, well. How about another Fury of my own? No, a Bloodstained Mire. I deserve that somehow, I'm sure. Obviously, I just need to, well... nerfs their Renin 6. They can race a Grief. VW, Volkswagen, nerfs their Renin 6. Oh, Voidwalker. Yeah, Voidwalker does, yeah. So does Volkswagen. Yeah, they can race the Grief, but I really don't want to terminate and then them just having an Omnath. You know, I mean, just, I need to stop drawing so many damn lands. It's just so frustrating. I cannot escape this land problem no matter what deck I play. It's disturbing. It really, really, really is. It really honestly pisses me off sometimes. So I'm going to terminate the Grief, the Fury, and I'm going to swing everything at the Renin 6. They probably just have another Ren. Probably just ready with Omnath now. You know, it'd also been great is if I had Orcish Bowmasters by now. But at the end of Star Trek V, they find the being who says he's, wow. He says he's a, like God. And they're like, you know, then he's like, how did you breach the barrier? And they're like, well, we used a starship. And the godlike being or the fake god is like, well, how did you, could the starship carry me? And Cybok's like, yes, it could. And that's when Captain Kirk is like, wait a minute. Starts getting concerned. He's like, what would God need with a starship, right? If you're like the almighty God, why do you need help traveling around? Why would you be trapped in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy? It doesn't make any sense. And, all right, I'm going in. I'm going in. And probably a Solitude. Yeah, brother. Do they even want to block here? They do. Weird. I guess they want to gain some life. Okay. There you go. All right. They can't cast on it. They don't have blue mana. You know? I wouldn't mind finding a Turok Dread Cantor here. I have plenty of cards that can help me out in this situation, friends and viewers and family. All of the above. Dogs, if they're watching, I can still win this game. I just got to stop drawing lands and stuff. I think I'm running out of lands to draw. It's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I've only got 8 more lands out of 40 cards. Right now, if I had like a betting system, I'd have you guys betting on if I top deck a land here or next. Okay, they had Beseiju. What? For pizza? Okay. All right, guys, looks like we lost. Again, the land issue is extremely severe. Like, it's absolutely insane how many lands I have sometimes. Garlic cheese stuffed crust pizza? Sure. Yes. Yes. Another different extra blood moon. A Fury would have been okay. Something tells me at the RCQs I'm going to be lucky to win a damn match. I mean, yesterday I went, what, 3-1, and it looks like today I'm going to go about 0-5. I did win a game here. I did win game 1. Some guy was telling me right when I was picking up my boxes of Wilds of Eldraine, they're like, dude, Up the Beanstalk's the best card in the set. I'm like, what the hell is that? Well, now I know. Now I know why it's the best. Can't flow with no lands. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'd be terrible with that. Imagine if I had Orcish Bowmasters. Like, where are they? Where are the cards in my deck sometimes? It's just, it's so mind-boggling. Like, I don't understand where things go. Why did things disappear? Why did they betray me? I'm just going to concede. I'm not going to play anymore. Like, I'm not into just sitting here. I can't win. Just resubmit the deck and hope to God I can actually find cards to play. I watch people play this deck online on YouTube and Twitch and stuff, and they are constantly doing the Grief combo. They are just like, I got every game. Yeah. Me, I've done it twice out of 7 matches so far. Yes, twice out of, what game is this? This will be game 3 on this one. 12, 16, 8. I've done it twice out of 18 attempts. Like, it's just unbelievable how bad things are sometimes for me. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys, I basically just play this deck as just Rakdos mid-range and modern. Like, I don't run it as a scam. I don't run it as like a gimmick. It's just red-black value town sometimes. Like, that's all it is. Imagine if I just had a Turok Dread Cantor there at some point. You know, that would have been very difficult for that opponent to get through. A Turok Dread Cantor that's been kicked. Like, they would have been like, oh, damn. Yeah, I'll keep here and hope that Voidwalker and Orcish Bowmasters is enough to get through. You know? What else can I tell you guys? A basic forest? Yeah. God, Jesus. I'm not used to this Up the Beanstalk card. I have never, this is the first time I've ever seen this crap, so I'm not even ready for it. Like, absolutely insane. Like, I'm just not on my radar, you know? I'm not prepared for it at all. I'm not used to them drawing so many cards this fast. Like, I ain't. I'm not. Please help. Do I get greedy and dash Ragavan? I guess there's really no harm in that. If it gets through, it gets through. Get in there. This is like an endurance? Oh, no. Alright, I mean, at least I get that. My Ragavan. Alright. I am just so plagued by mana issues with this deck. Where are the Undying Evils and stuff? Like, what is happening here? Take out this Wrenn. All right. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. What is this? What is going on? Like, this is just absurd. I mean, it's just like absolutely absurd. I guess we throw in another Bowmaster at him. I mean, what the hell? I mean, what do we got to lose at this point? Here's another one. Got a Solitude coming again. No, it's a 1 ring. All right. Wow, they did it before they got protection? Interesting. I don't know why they did that. Took an extra damage. Oh my god, dude. Do I really want to get rid of this other Fury? I think so. Just kill that. Alright. Probably gonna die to Fury here. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. 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 Come on, play a Preordain. Damn it. You disappointed me. Dude, what is this? Just unable to cast any cards I grab. Truly horrible. What? Man, I guess it'd be the One Ring. Absolutely nuts, but what can you do? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to do here. I mean, I'm just gonna lose. I don't really think there's any reason to. I mean, I guess I should probably swing with the Goblin Shaman just to get a treasure to try and feign death, I guess? I don't know. They might be looking at the fact that I might have a revolt push here. I'm not very excited to play right now. All 3 decks I played against today have used the One Ring. And, you know, I'm not really enjoying playing Magic. Like, it's the same shit every single time I play. Does anyone know how these One Ring decks lose? Like, for real, does anyone know how they lose? Sometimes, how do they win? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm still at 19. That is exiles it, so I can't even feign death it. This is, like, absolutely insane. Alright, I guess I'll just concede again. I really don't want to play. I'm going to get off, too. I'm not going to continue to do this to myself. I'm not having fun. I'm not going to force myself to continue playing right now. Like, this is very, very, very unfun. I've had no fun today. Like, he doesn't even attack. Like, why? Why didn't you attack? What's going on? You have another different... Yeah, I'm just going to concede and call it. You know, I don't want to play. All right, guys, this is going to do it for me. I'm not going to continue to play today when I'm having so little fun. You know, I really don't want to play when... You know, this is 5 straight decks where I had to play against One Ring. And as far as I can tell, the One Ring is almost unbeatable. Like, I don't think you can beat it. Like, I'm serious. Like, you just can't. The only thing I can think of is to play like Collector Oof, and even that's not going to work because they just have lightning bolts and stuff, or fatal pushes, or dismembers even. Yeah, I think we're in a really extremely, 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 extremely dark times with Magic the Gathering. I think that we are in the end of times. I think that this is going to cause a period of time where we may not see multiple formats firing, even online. Like, I mean, the sentiment out there is really negative. The sentiment out there is not good. Like, even if you just forget about the One Ring, people are upset about this deck right here, Rakdos Scam. People do not want to see this. They don't want to see this deck. They say it's not fun to be double Thoughtseize with a 4/3 Menacer on turn 1, which I dream of being able to do that. That does not happen for me. I've done it twice now in a total of 19 games. I've done it twice. So, guys, I did lie. I'm not going to finish this league. I'm just not putting up with this. Like, I have a new leaf turned over. If I'm not having fun, I'm not going to extend myself playing. Like, I'm done for the day. And I will decide after this weekend if I want to continue playing Magic the Gathering. I'm serious. Like, you know, I know I'll be back, but I'm going to be playing a lot less. Like, I'm just am, guys. I'm not going to be playing as much. Like, I might play 2 times next week. Because I am not excited at all to play Magic. I don't even really want to look at it sometimes. Oh, it's going to be everywhere, Manure Bud. It's going to be everywhere. I mean, everybody. I mean, this is the first week of this RCQ season, and everyone and their mom's gonna be trying hard. There will be rule sharking. There will be you know, lying to get judges on your side. I will see it all this weekend. I will see everybody scumbagging trying to get that trophy to get the first RCQ of the season done, and then they don't have to play for the, because think about the reward. If you manage to win the first RCQ weekend, you don't have to put up with this for the like next 3 months. Like, you just sit back and wait and say, I'm not playing Magic for 3 months. So anyways, guys, Gage, have a good weekend too. Thanks for the good luck. I'm going to need a lot of it. I would love to play more for you guys, but like I said, I just don't feel it. I am really, really kind of down on Magic the Gathering. You know, generally when you play a new deck like this, that you do actively enjoy how it plays. Like, I enjoy the Rakdos part. You know, I like red-black. I like mid-range. Generally, you're pretty excited to play, especially when it's a deck that's known to do well. But I'm not excited to play at all. Like, I guess I'll play some Magic. I could be watching the Mariners right now. How are they doing? How are they doing? Why can't I find them? Oh, man. Oh, my God. They're losing 4-6 now. All right. Day just keeps getting worse. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Manure Butt, Tech Gauge, Alias Escape, the MTG bot, and the Night bot for keeping me company. I really appreciate that, you guys. I'll finish this league sometime, but I don't want to play another 3 matches. I'm not feeling it. Like, I'll try to do this some other day, but not today. Like, I'm just 4 straight ring decks. It's too much. And I'll have to see how many rings I play against over the weekend. I bet you it's going to be more than 5. Probably play a total of 12 rounds. At least half of those will have 1 ring in it. So, all right, everybody. If you did watch this on Twitch, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing to this video. A thumbs up. That'd be really awesome. You can also follow me on Twitter and Twitch for reasons unknown. Well, on Twitter, I don't know. But Twitch, so you know when I'm coming on live, which won't be again until Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I will be back. I plan on playing, I guess, finishing this league and calling it quits. And then I'll play on Tuesday, and then I'm done for the week. I'm on vacation after that. I'm not going to play Magic for a good, like, solid week. And hope that something happens. You know, allegedly, they might do a ban list at the end of this month. Can't come fast enough. So, everybody, be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, spend time with your loved ones. And avoid basically playing Magic the Gathering. I cannot endorse playing Magic the Gathering. I cannot sit and say, yeah, it's fun. Man, you're going to have a great time. I cannot say that with a straight face and consider myself an honest man. You are going to have unfun playing Magic, and if you're pathetic like me, you'll just keep playing it anyways because you're just that pathetic and asking for help. So, all right, guys. Hope to see you all around on Monday. Everybody have a good weekend, and of course, peace!